from all of you, then that's why I wanted to continue working for Catholic Charities.
Sometimes we open files and
Yes.
we see your notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I learned that so well here, and I brought that to Catholic Charities and where I work now. Coming from an immigrant family and being an immigrant myself, like understanding the struggle that goes through going through the immigration system, I wanted to help people go through that. I served as an Assumption Mission Associate with the Religious of Assumption in Chaparral, New Mexico. I did a lot of things here. I was a TA for an ESL class. I helped with the youth group at church. I was a lecturer. They put me in contact with Catholic Charities in Las Cruces in the immigration department, where I went twice a week and helped with paperwork, and I learned so much there. So much.
My second year at that school, I brought a group of students here to Sinai, and then last February in 2018, I brought another group to Sinai, and after 3 visits as a retreatant chaperone, I started thinking that I was probably being called to be here for more than just a week at a time. It's not normal to be 27 and leave your career at a great school to move to a foreign country where you're not fluent in the language and you don't really know where you're gonna live and you don't know what you're gonna do for work.
One of the things I was definitely hoping for was just fleshing out, is education a thing for me? Is it what I'm passionate about? Is it a vocation that I can pursue for the rest of my life? And I think the answer to that after 7 months is definitely yes, right? Like the most joy I get out of a single day is when a lesson goes well or when a student comes up to me and say, hey, what we learned today was really cool, that excited me. So that being so joyous for me definitely said, like, yes, education is for me.
My year of service definitely had a huge effect on what I do for work now. I worked in refugee resettlement, but a huge part of my job ended up being working in education. Navigating the education system in the US with refugees was very eye-opening. And so that's what I do now, like ensuring that students who are underrepresented have the same resources, if not more, that they need to be successful and overcome the barriers that are more than likely to be presented in front of them.
I'm a first-generation college student, so I think even considering a year of service was kind of like a shocker to my family, because they were like, what, you're gonna work for a year and not get paid right after you spend 4 years in college? Like, the reason you're going to college is because you're supposed to get a job and start making money. That's kind of the idea. And so my family was like shocked that I wanted to do that, but they were very supportive about it. It was more about, you know, growing and learning and getting the experience to be better prepared when I go into a work field.
I do have dreams or goals of one day becoming a professor, so I think I'd like to go to a chemistry program to get my PhD. So I'm hoping to take the experiences that I have here to kind of inform those educational pursuits of mine in the future.
I want to bring what I've learned here and apply it to my own community back home. And that experience that I got, that is what, when I called Catholic Charities in Connecticut and I told them about my experience on the board, they're like, yes, we need you. We need someone like you with that experience to come and work here. So that's what I do now. I work at Catholic Charities of Fairfield County in the immigration department, and I love it. That's so rewarding to me that I can help my community in that way from experience that I got as an alma.
I will be returning to St. John's Prep, and in a lot of ways my life will look very similar to what it was before I left. I'll be working in the same building, I'll be moving back to the same city, and I'll teach the same classes, and it'll be a lot of familiarity, but I've changed so much.
I think it's so important just to do a full-time volunteer year to get an experience that you're not going to get going directly on your career path straight to a job. It's an investment for yourself in ways that you're not going to get in any other situation or environment. So